I thought I needed more discipline, but when in reality, I just needed less friction. When I was trying to be consistent with creating a YouTube video, I was inconsistent. When I was trying to work out every day, I couldn't do it. When I was trying to take my supplements, I would forget it for weeks. I blame myself for not having enough willpower. And so instead, now I think of ways where what frictions is preventing me from taking the action I needed to take. That's when everything changed. So welcome, my name is Tony Chan. I'm a single dad of 2 kids trying to build my wealth, health, and relationship in real time while you watch. So the first thing is tiny friction can kill the whole momentum of you doing a certain action that needs to be done. So take YouTube content creation, for example. I was not posting videos because I did not want to set up all the lighting, all the recording devices, everything in the past where I was a beginner for YouTube. And it prevented me from posting consistently. I did not want to set it up, right? I hate doing the lighting. I hate setting up the camera angle. I hate doing the X, Y, Z of posting the content and editing. Like all those thoughts also in my head prevented me from posting. So what I did was I simplify it as much as possible. Instead of all these crazy lighting, instead of all these perfection that I'm aiming for, all I need is a phone stand, my phone, and a good mic. That's all I need to record. I record when I'm going out with my kids to a park. I can record there. When I'm going to a playground, when I'm going anywhere, right? Because it's simply taking my phone, the phone stand, and the mic. I remove the friction of setting up the lighting. I remove the friction of needing certain apps. I remove the friction of needing the perfect environment or the perfect situation just for me to record, right? So the less friction I had when it came to posting YouTube content, the better I was consistent at it. And now I have a ton of different schedules scheduled out ahead of time that I don't have to worry about no more, right? Because I'm already ahead of schedule. And that's because I remove all the friction. Another thing, let's just talk about the gym, because after separation, one of my main goals was to work on my health, and I wanted to make sure that I was exercising consistently. So what I did was right here, I have my bench press right here in the room, right in the middle of the bedroom. So I will always remember to exercise every single day. Like how can I not when it's right there? And I got the dumbbells, like basically I got everything I need to have a good weight training done, right? So instead of going to the gym, instead of paying for membership, instead of driving and commuting and coming back and forth, and then like having the hassle of canceling the contract because that happens on and off, I don't have to worry about that no more because everything is at right here in the bedroom. I could just go right here, exercise. I can exercise in my underwear. Like in the bathroom is right here. So when I finish and I'm sweating, I just go take a shower. It's like I made it as convenient as possible to exercise. Once again, I removed the friction, which was all the monthly payments, which is the commute, which is the driving. Once I removed those things, I went straight to exercising, right? Real quick, if you're getting value from the video, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Really appreciate it. So back to it. So one concept I really want to think about is just that visibility equals action. The more visible the thing or the action that you want to check, the easier it is that it will be to perform. So for example, let's talk about supplements now, right? Supplements is something important for me where it's easy to get my vitamin D, my omega-3, because I kind of have high cholesterol, my protein, and what else? Magnesium and stuff like that, right? I want to take my supplements so that I can stay healthier longer. And I just keep forgetting those days. I kept forgetting when to take it. I kept forgetting to just take the supplements. I don't know why. But then I forgot, oh, it's because it's in the cupboard. Of course I'm going to forget it. Like I left it in there. I will have to open it just to see it. So now all my protein powder, all my peanut butter powder, all the creatine, all the supplement is right there in the kitchen. There is no way to miss it. I see it all the time. And so every day I know when it's dinner time, I am taking it. When it's dinner time, I am taking it because it's right there. How can I forget? So the visibility made it much easier to just go there, put the powder into the shaker cups and just drink it, right? Super easy, super simple, and it's right there and I'm not forgetting it. So creating visibility, creating distance as well. So the closer it is to you, the easier it is to perform or take the action. And so I just try to put all those in place of all the habits I'm trying to do. Another thing is reading. Reading is very easy in a sense where I have a dedicated room in the living room and it's right there. Once again, it's visible, it's right there. All the books are there. The book is even ready. It's like on the sofa stand And all I have to do is pick up the book, turn on the light, recline, and just read. So now I've been reading consistently, basically every single day now. What I want to get in front of is just the friction. Remove everything that's preventing me from doing it. And once I remove the friction, life just becomes so much easier. Now the kids, they love me taking all these different action now. They are reading with me, they are exercising with me. So I'm like basically showing them a way where they could get into the habit of doing positive things too, if they just get past the friction part, if they just eliminate it, right? Less is more, less is more. That's a big motto that I'm trying to follow this year, is that I don't need more things in order to get something going. I don't need to add more steps to it and to get something going. So in order to make this work also is that whatever habits you're trying to do or whatever action, what are every single step that's happening? And once you list down the steps, what are steps that can be taken out or optimized or even batched together where it just makes the process so much easier? And thanks to the power of AI, that's so easy to do now. I can't stress enough the power of AI because I'm still mind blown at how capable and fast it is. All you gotta do is just tell it the habit you're doing, and then ask how the top performers of that habits do it. What frictions are getting in the way? How are they doing it? What can I do it in my personal life? I have this X, Y, and Z going on in my life. How do I prevent it? How do I get past it? Right? You just give it as much context as possible. And AI, I personally like using Perplexity, but any of those work. AI will give you really good answers to test out and try, and what to remove and what to replace it with. Like, it's so powerful. So I highly recommend using AI to come up with solutions on things that you're trying to do. And another powerful hack is just automation. Why? What things can I automate that will make my life better? So if I want to invest more in my investments, such as the 401k, such as the Roth IRA, what can I do to put more money into it? It's automation, right? I could automatically take out $500 a month and put it in there where I don't have to worry about it. I don't even have to think about it. And boom, right then and there is done, right? The friction would be if I have to manually go in there and transfer money. I remove the friction by adding automation. Another big one, if you're a parent like me, is to delegate as much as possible to the kids. Because the kids, I have to feed them, I have to bathe them, I have to get them ready for school. I could make that much easier when I teach them how to do those things, how to teach how to tie their shoes, how to brush their teeth correctly, how to speed up the process of doing X, Y, and Z, how to cook for themselves, right? Once I delegate, once I teach them how to do those things, I don't even have to worry about those things no more, right? So it gives me more time back to myself, and it allows them to be more independent and teaches them how to do those things on their own. Once again, removing the friction of me having to sort of take care of them like every single instance, right? And they're only 8 and 5, but they're doing a lot of things on their own. That's productive, that's good. And I just check in every now and then to make sure that they're okay. And so most of the time they are. So right now, figure out all the stuff that you're doing right now. Write down in detail all these steps you are taking on a Google Sheet or something like that, and figure out what steps can you take out, right? Ask AI and tell it all the context of your life and what's going on. And it will help you figure out different solutions. And then most importantly, you want to test this every week or two, right? You want to see if you remove this process or this step from the process, did it make it worse or did it make it better? If it's making it better, keep deleting, keep delegating, keep automating things, right? So I hope that makes your life easier. My name is Tony Chan. Check out my other videos if you want to learn more about how I document my life to make it better in health, wealth, and relationship. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.